gosh, new space, long time no see. I will have probably published a video before this. This is a new video because today, let me try to show you this brown thing over here. It's a table! We got a new table! I think I should introduce myself first. It's been a while since I've done this, but hi, I'm Gadis of Made by Mutiara. I do a lot of lettering stuff for Instagram. I recently moved, so today we're gonna do a bit of a setting up my creative space type of video, and I don't know if I'll get it all in one day, but I just want to bring you along into the process. So before I do that, I'm just gonna show you what I have done so far. So I have done a bit of unpacking already. So this is the same type of storage space that I had back when I was in the US. So these are all like boxes that you can assemble, you can arrange to how many grids you want, and because they are easily disassembled, collapsible, one of those things, we brought it with us, and now they are here to supplement as extra storage space. And we have my luggage of purely just lettering stuff yet to be unpacked and to be put into more storage over here. I've been procrastinating a bit on that because I want to set up the table over here first, because look, big windows so that I have good lighting for my lettering. Anyway, so this is what the mess of stuff look like. I didn't really think much about arranging them, so most of the stuff here are gonna go there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to hold the small stuff, because you can see at the top here there's a lot of like knit bits, like bobs and bibbles of small things. So ideally, if I can have like a tray or something I can pull out to put them in or arrange them, then that'd be ideal. But for now, what I do want to do is to actually collapse this and then set it aside for something else. This is currently my planned space to set up my next creative studio, and yes, we are actually in the living room, and that's the kitchen. There's no TV yet. We got this furniture, this two furniture from friends. One thing I want to show you, hello. So this is how I record my YouTube videos. You see this mirror here? I was like, oh cool, this place has a mirror, cool, I can, you know, check myself out. But this is me bringing the camera lower. But actual fact, if I were to put it up to eye level, this is what I actually see, and I can't adjust my hair and see myself, which is so annoying. But anyway, hello, long time no see. I do miss doing this. I do miss doing YouTube videos, so thank you so much for watching. No, I'm not ending the video. Let's get to making the table now. I'm gonna have to move this table back. This is the dining table that comes with the place. So one thing I have to say that's good about renting places in the UK instead of the US, oh god, don't mind the lighting, maybe I can block it up. No, let me see if I can. Yeah, I just want to mention the one thing that is really good about renting a place in the UK is that most places come furnished, whereas in the US, no, we kind of had to ask around a lot for pieces of furniture. And I'm so glad that this place comes with sufficient amount of furniture, you know, like the bulky ones, like this sofa here is not something that we have to think about buying. It's here already. So anyway, let's gut. Okay, I'm gonna try to put up the camera. Let's figure it out, goddess. Let's figure it out. Whoop. Okay, this works. I'm just gonna close this first. Ugh. Put it aside. Let's get the table. This is what the table looks like. Oh, it does look a bit big. Alright, let's do this. Can I just say how much I appreciate that not only do they come in letters, but even the packaging has letters. Look at that. Like, you look at each part that I took out the plastic, they all have their own respective letters. Oh my gosh, IKEA, you need to learn. This makes it so much easier than having to like count and like distinguish the shapes. So first thing we have to do, okay, 4 pieces together. Oh, is that really step 1? Wait, how do you get this two together? Because They're separate. Whoa! Okay, I need to figure it out. So, wish me luck! Okay, done with the frame. I put some felt pads for extra protection. Okay, let's turn it around. So I'm guessing that means the tabletop will be the heaviest. And I think this is the back of it. Okay, but I need to move the cardboard away. Oh my god, worst nightmare come true. The table's wobbly. Okay, maybe after the top is on, all will be well. So let's do that now. So here we are. We are already done with this tree, and I've already done this tree, except instead of the folder being on the left, I've decided to switch the two, and this is what it looks like. Look at that, window lighting for days. So the reason why I didn't want the folder to be on this side, because I predict that I might have some lighting, so I might want to like have this place clear in case I need to put a tripod. Plus the color, the grey color, like not matching, so I think it's better to be out of view. I don't know. This is where my table space is gonna be. I'm gonna, I think, shift it to the right a bit, because I probably only need like maybe this side for the lighting. If I want to do my lettering, yeah, I probably only need to do on this side. And yeah, I am now happy that this is here, but we're gonna take all those stuff out and try our best to be organized and put them in places so that I can, for once and for all, get rid of this luggage. This is the last one that's been packed since July. Can you believe it? So, unpack, done, let's go. Here's everything that I got in the bag, which is mostly all of like my stationery stuff. And I don't know if I shared in the previous video, but most of the stuff that I have, I put them in these Tupperware. I definitely know that I got them from the dollar store, and I think their main purpose was just to like group them together. And good thing it's only just for $1, because as you can see, this one busted open. So I kind of expected that to happen, but that means that I need like to change where I keep my paints for now. I think I might put it in here, but I kind of want to put all of my small brush pens. Like these are the kind of brush pens I usually reach out for when I'm doing bullet journaling, so those are definitely going to come into here, so it's easier to find. This one, maybe I'll let future Gadis handle it. And also for the big one, I don't know if you can see, these ones are storing all of my chalk markers, and under the amount of moving, I suppose, they also broke. So good to know that, you know, if you're gonna invest in like packaging stuff, what you pay is what you get, because these are all from the dollar store. And you know, I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, I don't think anything inside broke. So if anything, I'm glad that whatever was on the outside cracked before anything on the inside could. But definitely don't recommend if you have anything fragile. And if there's any accidents, I'm quite glad to say that I don't see any like spillage. I might have just jinxed myself, but I'm just hoping that, oh yeah, okay, I was looking for where my watermarks are. Okay, they're over here. But anyway, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with that as well. This one, this one, I didn't have a lid for it, so it looks like the paper temporary cover worked. We're quite glad, but there's also a crack on the side here. So once I find a more permanent way to arrange everything in this cabinet here, then they'll go to their respective places. This is where I kept my Etsy stickers. This one is made of paper, so I think it did go through some sort of manhandling and this one burst open, but other than that, it seems like everything is fine. If you want something more sturdy, then definitely get one of these like boxes. That is an artist carry something, but basically these are where all my glass bottles, I don't know if you can see like the Ecoline inks over here. I have all my pots of glitter over here, so this one is definitely more sturdier than the cheap Tupperware plastic. So if you want to have something that can be more long lasting, then something like this, like it can be even like a makeup bag. I think those should be quite long lasting as well. And of course, yay, I think my Tombow Duo brush pens all survived the trip. Let's open it up. Da, 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 yay! So what I did was to put this padded paper on top just to have it more snug. Like if you put this over, right? Like if you have it on its side, is it? And I don't want them to be suspicious, you know, like what if they're like, oh, what's that rattling noise? Illegal, search it! You know, I don't want them to do that. So this was more of like a cushion. And these are actually like boxes with my glass pens. So I kept the original packaging for it because I think that will definitely give more protection, if I must say so myself. There you go. So this is the glow ink pen, and what I did, like, because I was very afraid that the bottles might move in the process, so as an extra precaution I put an extra layer of tape just to keep it in place. So far so good. I'm happy with how everything seems to not be damaged in the moving process. I will say that I'm trying to achieve the kind of system that I had with my creative workspace back in the US. Of course, I had the swatch wall, I had like this, like my own cubby space, and I may not have the same thing here, but I do want to have a wall where I can put up swatches, because I don't know, something about seeing swatches up just make me happy, and I'm like, oh, you know, you feel inspired to create. And I don't know about you if you feel the same way, but I might also put up some of my artwork that I really like. I might change around my arrangement, I don't know yet. As of now, I'm just happy that I have a table. Look at my table, look at my table. Maybe I want to think of a way to like not spice up, but spice up my background, because it's the house. Oh, the light is so bright. That's something I have to get used to. I'm gonna call it a day for now. I'm gonna go make some lunch. I might not record the process of me putting everything together, but once it's done, I am gonna show you what it looks like. And yeah, I'm gonna continue later. So this is what my studio space looks like. I have all of my shelving all done up here. I changed up some of the shelving that you saw previously, so I decided to use a smaller one. And okay, let me go through from the top first thing first. Ta-da! It's not much, but I think I'll start off with this first. I cannot find my Karen marker and Tombow swatches, so I might have to redo that, and I'm totally fine with that. This is what the shelving looks like. So I filled up all of these cardboard cases, I don't know what you call them, folders, with all of my prints. Up here are some of the more bulkier stuff. That's my so-called new foam board, and can you tell like how tall my ceiling is? So that's why it feels like kind of empty when you look at it from afar, because it's like a whole 6 feet of space. No, 5 feet? Yeah, about 3 meters of space up here. And then over here we have my, I call this my commonly used stuff, because that's nearly like eye level. So this is where I've put all my pens. Okay, let me show you. These are my brushes. Any extra surface space, I'm putting my paints there for now. And yeah, these are all my small brush pens, paint pens, everything. I think most of them still have the rubber band around them. My brush pens, they are nearest to my table because I reach out for them more often. Karen markers are back to where they belong, so they're inside here. Tombow markers, and I got a new printer. I think I didn't talk much about this, but this is the EcoTank ET2710, if I'm not wrong. And what I realized is that UK and US models are slightly different, but I finally got the EcoTank because ink is very expensive. And then down here are just like extra paints, all my boxes, my Etsy stickers, my inks, and some additional stuff that I don't need to unpack for now. So so I kind of like how I can really just stack up everything over here. And then moving on to this storage space, all of my chalk markers live over here. And then I have, these are like miscellaneous stuff, some sketchbooks, bujos, just things I think as I took them out, I just like chuck them in somehow. So I had this hanging system back in the US. I brought it with me. I'm glad I did because I find this to be like the perfect side pocket space, and it's gray and it matches with this gray little thing. And this is where I keep all of my A3 size chalkboards, cutting boards, papers, my glass frame I haven't unpacked yet, my rulers are here as well. This is what my table looks like, and I don't know if you remember from my past studio vlogs, I usually put like my bujo right in front of me, so it's over there right now. So all of the pens that I use commonly for bujoing is over here using this Tombow rack. This one is more like an impulse buy because I didn't know where to put like my stamps, clips, my brush holders, as well as, actually I really have no idea what's inside here. Okay, like erasers, pencil leads, scissors, and yeah, my watermarks are over here, but sometimes I'll put it over there. I'm pretty much really happy with this space over here. I kind of push the table out a bit, but usually this is in all the way. And as you can see, windows are massive. I do have some blinds over here, but they don't go down all the way, they go to all the here only. And the good part about me having my studio space here is that I can work on the couch. So usually, sometimes this chair, it's not the most comfy chair. I will just sit here and do my work, my editing, posting on Instagram, And good to know that I kind of like still have some like surfaces that I can utilize. Obviously, my only thing that's bugging me is the fact that I can see the wires from the TV that's supposed to be plugged in here. Yeah, I kind of wish I can like cover this. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, because I don't know, it's a bit of an eyesore, right? Like, no, it's like I feel like it's a big distraction to all the nice and pretty things over here. So technically, if you can see it right now, this is my proposed angle for when I take tutorials and videos in the future. Can you see how big of a saw eye this TV bracket is? So as much as I want to move my angle there, you can see there's glare coming in from the window. So ideally, this angle works, but I don't know. Anyway, this is what my studio looks like. Definitely still a work in progress. I'm definitely going to be adding more things here. Who knows what I'm going to do with that one over there. I'd rather have a TV there if... What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'd rather have a TV there than, I don't know, cover up with cloth. I don't know, that looks weird. But yeah, I really am so happy with my current studio space right now. I like the lighting that's coming in. This is like a dream come true, and I think when we were looking at places, my eye was on this one. Even though it's definitely it's a much smaller flat than what we had in the past, to me, it's sufficient. Part of me feel like I need to make new swatches because old swatches belong in an old house, and I want new swatches to come up to my new house. So for now, this will be the background, but in the future, you might see things grow. I also thought I'll come on here and share with you something exciting that I'm preparing for the new year. Yes, 2022. This has been something that I've always wanted to do for the longest time, and that is to come up with my own lettering worksheets. Yay! So I just want to give you a bit of a sneak preview since you've been watching this far. And I do have worksheets for big brush pens if you want to learn how to do lettering for big brush pens, as well as small brush pens. This is not the exact one, so this is all just like practice templates for me and to make sure that it matches my real handwriting, because I feel like even through lettering digitally, I feel like it's a bit different. So this was a lot of trial and error of me lettering on paper, scanning it and trying to trace with it over with my iPad because it's easier to do it that way. But it's coming together and I'm so excited because I have this grand idea of making lettering worksheets of many kinds under the sun. And of course, in the future, if I were to ever do lettering workshops, I can use these worksheets as well. So if you've always wanted to learn lettering, definitely recommend you join my email list. I'll put the link down below. There will be more previews as well as discounts, given if you are on my email list, and I'm excited to share this journey with you. And I don't know, it feels like I am a completely new person. I feel like Made by Mutiara 2.0 is finally here, and I'm excited to see what's to come. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much. You can give it a like and of course subscribe, because I'm gonna definitely do a mix of tutorials, reviews, and of course continue with my vlogs in the future. You have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!